All right, Abraham, this is for section 1.7 homework question number 12 for a calculus class. All right, let's do this. This is chain rule problem. So you have two functions, f of u, what a name, f of u is equal to cube root of u. What's the other guy? U is equal to, g of x is equal to u. And this is known as 4 plus 12x squared. They want us to find f composed with g prime of 1. I think I went over similar questions on 1.7 asynchronous lesson videos, but let's try this one together, okay? So they want us to do a composition of function. You can do this in several different ways, but I think I would do it this way. When they have this notation, we talked about this in 161, that is a composition of function. They want us to find f of g of x, okay? Find the derivative of this composition of functions and plug in 1 when you find that derivative. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to plug in g into f, okay? You're going to have to plug in g into f. So take a look. Where is g? Find the g. G is right here. Plug that into f, okay? So when I plug this into f, the input variable, there's no more u, right? It becomes x. So write down f of x equals cube root of, what's that yellow thing? 4 plus 12x squared, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to find the derivative of this and plug in 1. So let us find f prime of x. F prime of x, well, before I do that, I better rewrite this because we're not going to keep functions in root notation. We're going to write this in exponential notation, right? Taking cube root of something is same as raising that to the 1/3 power. So rewrite it first. And then we're getting to the derivative part. And this is where you're going to have to use a chain rule. Bring down that 1/3 to the front. Inside remains the same. But the new exponent has to be 1 less than 1/3. So if you do 1/3 minus 1, which is 3/3, the new exponent comes out to be negative 2/3. If you stop there, then you don't remember the chain rule. We gotta multiply this by the derivative of the inside part, okay? Gotta multiply this by the derivative of the inside part. That's chain rule. So if we now simplify this first thing will stay the same, just kind of waiting. Okay, hold on, let me just duplicate this. But now let me attack this. What's that gonna give us? Derivative of 4 is 0. Derivative of 12x squared will give us 24x. Now what I'm now going to do is I'm going to take 1/3 of this 24x, okay? So what is f prime of x? 1/3 of 24x is 8x, and then I'm just going to bring this down. Now what did they want us to do after finding the derivative? They wanted us to find the derivative at x equals 1. So what you gotta do here is just plug in the 1 here, and that will be your final answer. What's f prime of 1? That is 8 times 1 times 4 plus 12 times 1 squared to the negative 2/3 power. All right, let's simplify. Now, of course, you can use Desmos at this point, but that is 8 plus 16 to the negative 2/3 Now, will that simplify? No, I don't think so. I think this is going to be, that's what they expect. 8 times 16 to the negative 2/3 power. And when I hit enter, that was it. So yes, I do this by writing a composition of functions first. Okay, plug that g into f of u, and then just take the derivative of that function using the chain rule. When you find f prime of x, plug in that number they gave you. That's how you can do this problem.